Once again, for whatever reason, we're talking about Crohn's disease and Crohn's disease ads. And if you have Crohn's disease, viewer discretion is advised.
When you live with moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, your day can be full of reminders of your condition.
If you have Crohn's disease, you know you have it. And I think the cruel part about ads like these is that within 8 seconds, it reminds you of the very thing you have. And the way it goes about Crohn's disease is that it would suck to be reminded of having Crohn's disease. And in their 1 minute ad, they have already reminded you of it, thus kind of defeating the purpose of Crohn's disease. And if you know you have Crohn's disease, you're already probably taking steps to treat it if you so choose.
Never knowing, always wondering.
That is a cruel reminder right there when your coworkers, friends, and families constantly replace the chair ahead of time before you get to your car. I don't even know how they remove the car seat, work, or the family dinner with a toilet just to remind you that you have Crohn's disease.
You weren't made for UC or Crohn's, but gut-focused Entyvio is.
Always wondering, never knowing the next time you're gonna have the next time you're gonna have abdominal pain, diarrhea, weight loss, anemia. Yeah, those suck. Especially the diarrhea one. You never know the next time you're gonna shit yourself. But because you never know, we're gonna remind you that it is a very real possibility that you may face. Oh, you already knew that. What are we making this ad for again? Who gave us the budget for this? Why did this pass in budget cuts? Should it have? Nah, it's okay. It's all right. As a matter of fact, let's look up another statistic here while we're at it. How many? Okay, caps lock is staying on. How many people with Crohn's disease know they have it? I guess if you're shitting yourself. Well, it's not like it's not. I don't know where I got that from. Like you if you have a bathroom accessible, especially if everybody's replacing your seat with the toilet seat, is it possible to have Crohn's and not know it? It may go undiagnosed for years because symptoms usually develop gradually and doesn't always affect the same part of the intestine. Other diseases can have the same symptoms as Crohn's disease, but doctors can diagnose Crohn's by doing a test that looks at the inside of the intestine, doing a biopsy. Okay, well, normal pains and stuff don't always warrant a visit to the doctor's office. I mean, every time, every time you blow up the bathroom at Wendy's, you don't go to the doctor and like, hey, can you go ahead and just take a look up there, stick a camera up there, see what's going on?
Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. Although unlikely,
We know, and this one kind of speaks to you a little bit more. It's like, we know that the people we're giving this to already, or like, yeah, the people we're giving this to probably already have been getting treated for Crohn's disease and they know they have it. They found the treatment options that work the best for them. But we're going to introduce this new thing that may just suffocate you. Your thoughts?
although unlikely, a risk of PML, a rare, serious, potentially fatal brain infection, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor.
Okay, so like I'm making jokes about it, but I know that the reason they include these is because in the testing, it's a very small percentage of it that happens, but like it does happen, so they have to make the user aware of it. What is PML? Progressive multifocal leukoencephalopathy, disease of the white matter of the brain caused by a virus infection that targets cells that make myelin. They introduce new things that like would introduce a worse problem. Like I'm sure maybe in like a some weird crazy incident, maybe Crohn's could kill you, like diarrhea, maybe something like dysentery could happen. But by taking this, you could potentially introduce a problem that would be far worse and could actually kill you.
In clinical trials, Entivio helped many.
Finally, I was able to push off the symptoms of the Crohn's disease so well that I was finally able to convince my coworkers, family, and friends to stop harassing me. They finally put my car seat back into my vehicle. I don't even know how they did that. But instead, it's always going to be looming over me like these godforsaken Crohn's disease ads that will constantly play for the rest of my life, reminding me of a disease that I already have. And no, I don't actually have it. I'm speaking from like the perspective of somebody who does. If it's already if people with Crohn's disease and you already found a solution that works, I don't think I'd want to risk PML or a liver infection or flu symptoms or sores or more intestinal problems on top of the intestinal problems already present. So yeah, stop, stop, stop.